Thailand circuit, the home of motorbike racing in the Bangkok region of Thailand. And you can see there's some bikes coming to distort my sound. And I've been here many times for bike racing, but today I am not here for bikes. I am here for this. This is the completely world's most crazy KE70 racer that is being built and heading for the 25-hour endurance race in Buriram in December. So in 11 months' time, that is going to be racing in Buriram. 25 hours. That is completely crazy. And this is not like any old KE70. This is a complete aero monster. Now, if you follow my channel, you'll know I've already made a video on this car a few months ago when it was sitting in the workshop up on blocks and all the aero was being designed and fitted to it. I couldn't wait to see it on track. The owner, Kung Gong, sent me some pictures and I said, I gotta come and see it. I gotta make some content. Anyway, it's been out testing a few times and I couldn't make those tests. It's tested at Pira and it's been here before as well. Now finally it has rocked up at the Group A track day and I was available that day. So I have come to see it testing, see what it's like on track, get a visual feel for this crazy, completely mental KE70. And I want to ask the owner, Gongs, what it's like to drive, what it feels like, how it's going, how the development's going, and also, since I saw it last, there are quite a lot of new parts on it as well. It's done quite a few changes. Like, for example, they've shifted the radiator from the front into the back here, and you can see there's vents on the roof to suck the air in, vents on the side here to suck the air in. Completely mental looking thing, and if you look in the back here, man, that looks like something out of, I don't know, one of these like cartoon films. And then when I saw it as well, this Horasan GT3 wing wasn't on the car, carbon fiber wing on the car, and they've also put this really neat, I'm just going to sit down here actually, this really neat alloy gurney flap on the back, and these plates as well to feed the air, stop it washing off the car. This whole back end is completely insane. I mean, you look, there's the KE70 back end, and we're talking 10 or 12 centimeters coming out before the bodywork finishes. They've got this real long tail and it looks absolutely fantastic on the track. It doesn't look like a KE70, it's just got this huge long feel. It feels like one of these 70s, maybe a Super GT racer from the 70s, something like that. It just looks completely different. Absolutely love the first visual. I love the outrageousness of it. It's completely composite front end with these endurance headlights have gone in, and this splitter on the front, I don't know what you call it, it's like a balcony or something. It's absolutely huge. The whole thing is amazing. So I'm going to get Gongs to just talk me through a little bit of how this is going and how it feels like and how they're getting ready for the race and what they've done since I last spoke to him.
This is our third test here in Thailand circuit. And it's very hot today, perfect day for us to test the cooling system on our car because we've been trying to get the car to run more than 10 laps without the heat problem. It's at the moment it is under control. It's go up a little bit at the end, but we should be able to get it down once we get the scoop on. Yeah, we print this out, 2 versions, and we were gonna try to stick it on to get more air into the radiator at the back. See the differences. See, we had to move the radiator back to the back, and we try to get more air into the back of the radiator, 2 on the side and 2 at the top. Trying not to put the scoop on because the KE70 roof line is quite high already. So the more you put on, it will make it look even higher, and it's bad for the aero. So the So we try just gonna put a small scoop in to get more air. Put the Huracan GT3 wing on, but for this track we actually move it up one slot to get the angle down a bit more. Normally we land here, so we push it up here with this and gurney flap working at the back. So we try to direct as much air from the top to the back as much as possible. Even though it's KE70 is quite short, that's why we need a little bit of space to land to the gurney.
I focused on Kung Gong's doing this video, but I just want to introduce a few more people because the car is about a lot of people. This is Kun Not, the team manager. This is Kun Pop, this is Kun Ying's son, and he'll also be driving it.
So this is the test engine before we put the dry sump engine on. It pretty much got the 1JZ compression piston and force rod, and still the same crank. We used to run a G25 660 before, and it's too big for the engine. When it come on really strong, and it break loose every gear. So we changed into G25 550 with smaller compressor wheels. The power delivery come on a lot more smoother and linear, and it drive a lot better. Before we putting the same engine with the dry sump on it, this is how we try to make sure that everything runs perfectly before we put the race engine on.
While I'm talking about this crazy KE70 build and going through all the details, I don't want to forget this guy, Kun Yin. He's the man who builds the cars, and this guy has built more KE70s than anyone else in Thailand. In fact, I would say he has built more KE70s than everyone else put together in Thailand. Just going to stop because we have a Toyota Corolla going out. So it's not just comfort this car, it's a great mix of cars. And this guy with the helmet, Kun Pop, that is Kun Yin's son, and he is also going to drive the KE70 during the endurance race, along with Kun Saran, a former supercar champion, a supercar GT3 champion in a Horasan, and one more driver who I actually don't know. But we have a big star-studded lineup for that car.
Yeah, you can feel today when you drive the car, it's quite a bit bigger, wider, and when you have a bigger tires, you can't throw the car to the corner as much as the old KE70. But I think you just need to adjust the driving style when you drive it now. Be a bit more patient and not use too much steering input, and wait a little bit more to get the car straight before to put the pedal down. After we finish testing today, then we'll go back to put closed loop pedal shift in with the new ECU M-Tron. What it has is it can run a module with the E-Westgate, run with the pedal shift system. It's a lot easier to tune with that ECU, so everything doesn't have to be done manually anymore.
So that's it for episode 2 about this car. It's finished its runs, they've got a lot to do, a lot to learn, but just coming into frame, this purple KE70, I'm going to be doing something on that soon, because this car actually belongs to Kung Gong's wife. She is going to go racing in this car. It's been built by Yin. It's at a very early stage. They've driven it up here on the road today. Just give it a little bit of a shakedown. It's not going out on the track, but that actually belongs to his wife, and she's going to go racing as well. These are KE70 crazy people. So I'm going to touch on that car soon. and obviously I'm going to be back for episode 3 with this car in the near future. They're going to put paddle shift on, they're going to tune more to the aero on it. This thing is going to develop, and then if it's ready by December, it's going to be doing a 25-hour race. I'm going to follow them along, build up to that.